bulb and everything. But check this out. Look, I replied to like a zillion people about this Mundo thing, right? This Mundo thing. I replied to the thing. So like, I posted this like 13 minutes ago. I already got a like. I get likes on all my stuff, but all these things I posted about this, like I don't buy skins anymore. Riot bans even players who run detox campaigns that help the community, right? No, there's nothing there. Julie G2 until Riot unbanned Sheriff Buford. Nothing. He's unbanned for intentional feeding. Nothing. See, like, there's no replies, results, any of this stuff, and it's really major news, right? You'd think someone would look into it, someone would comment on it, and everything. But I've been censored on. I've been censored on Twitter before. All they have to do is like a company can say, I don't like this person. He can't post on any of my things because they think they're causing problems for the guys, and they can do it. But they take it overboard, and it's just people who are like, oh, dude, he's saying our company's bad. Well, your company did something bad, right? But like they shut me down. Look how many look. I'm saying like. They call him intentionally feeding for 886. They're trying to like stop. They're trying to keep the truth down that Buford should not be banned for intentionally feeding for going 886 and winning. He's played like over 10,000 games. He's a really really nice guy. I would not be so upset like if he wasn't such a nice guy, man. Like we hang out, we talk, we play game. We're running a detox movement. Like see, look how many things I said. None of these got a reply, and then we're like nothing got a reply. Like I'm just mad that it got intentionally. Like look at this. The Riot jokes about suicide. They joke about losers queue, right? There's no one. It's Tenecent owns a part of this. They own part of Reddit. You have to get the word out. Send this playlist to everybody you know. Right? See, I'm like top 5 Cinemaster here with a question. You're gonna ban me like you banned Buford, right? Like look at this. Look at this. Not one reply. No, apparently no one in the world cares. That 8 and 6 games he won is called for feeding, right? And then see as soon as the other thing is I mean all my other things get upvotes except me speaking out against Riot. They have me shadow banned because China makes a lot of money from League of Legends, and they're their own part of Tenecent. They don't want you to know that they ban you randomly. I mean, they're a master controlling. I don't know if you know how it works in China, but if it's communism, right? If the secret police watch what you do. This is in the Soviet Union has been like this, and if you say something they don't like, they censor. It's like a cross between communism and Nazism. They want to control what you say and think. Remember what is it? Tiananmen Square, right? The university students wanted democracy in China, right? They're like, hey, you guys are being a bunch of jerks. Let's just have democracy. We're all friends. But they took it a little overboard, right? And then military comes in, but they're just university students. They shouldn't be getting run over by tanks and stuff, man. So what the China's presidents and the emperors did? They said, dude, now that university is a threat, we're gonna make the university push out propaganda. So every person that goes to university in China has to go online and do propaganda. I mean, they are an extreme form of situation where they control, censor, and everybody. Get the word out that they banned Buford. This might be time for Chinese democracy, even actually, because I say, look, I think the reason they banned Buford has nothing to do with his feeding. He just speaks out for freedom. He's for. Yeah, Buford's for freedom, right? He's a Christian, right? And he plays a lot of video games. Everything that the Chinese emperor hates. Chinese emperor takes Christians and harvests their organs. It's on the news. We'll Google it after this. Anybody protests Hong Kong, they get the organs targeted. He just makes profit off of people. The president of China is a bad person. He hates Christians. He hates Americans. And he hates freedom. He wants to control your speech. So all this censorship you see on Twitter is there. Look, I'll show you. This president, he does harvest organs, and then, so let's see. China harvest organ. So they do this. Check it out. It's in all the news. This is NBC. It's a respected thing. China's. And when they do this to anybody they don't like, right? We can't let them people take over the road. I mean, I love Chinese people. I love Bruce Lee, man. I study I study martial arts, dude. Shotokan. That's a Cobra. That's and right now it's Cobra Kai stuff. It used to be Karate Kid. America loves Chinese culture. I mean, we eat Chinese food all the time. We love Brandon Lee. I really think Bruce Lee and Brandon Lee were assassinated because they were bringing positive Chinese culture to America. I mean, we love Chinese culture. I mean, we just do. But the current emperors, for some reason, they don't like everybody, right? They have a thing against people. They have so much money. What are you going to do when you have that much money? Why can't you feed your people, right? In the 1950s, China had a policy. They said, we have too many people. We're a poor country. We're going to start limiting how many people can be born, right? And that's terrible. It's terrible, and you shouldn't. You should do that. There should be a way to support people. The whole world should help, right? But now they have like enough money to feed people 20 times over, and they're still trying to pretend like they're poor. And they're not. They just want to control you. They like I said, they control the speech. They control the universities. Twitter, like you see, they're censoring on Twitter. Like if I get upvotes on everything I do, and then this thing is like really major, and I got like no interactions at all, no upvotes, no comments, nothing. I've been censored on Twitter before. Once I was censored for saying, God is love, Jesus loves you, everybody should love each other. And that was censored under hate speech. I mean, this is China. They don't like Christians. They don't like people who play a lot of video games. The people of China are really mad at the emperor. They're mad at him. Like, why are you not going to let us play a lot of video games? And the emperor's, I don't know. How am I going to deflect this? I mean, we can have like an uprising of these people who just want to play video games, and I'm not letting them play video games. I mean, why are you not letting them play video games? You have lots of money. Why don't you just hang out with your cool wife, play video games yourself, and not bother people? But this president of China not only harvest organs of like people who want to be like living in love. The idea of a Christian is we just go around and love everybody. We help as many people as we can. We go out there, we work not for ourselves. I mean, we're going to get by, we're going to get some food on the table, help our family, but if we get more money, we go and give it to people. That's what Christianity is. Christianity is about selflessness, not selfishness. I mean, that's the ultimate selfishness. Like, President Xi is super greedy. He has more money than all the countries. He's like, China's like one of the richest countries now, and he's pretending like he's poor mouthing you, pretending he doesn't have enough food to feed you, right? Like, you should have like there should be like a lot of people encouraging like births there, but they limited, so like the guys can't get like a wife. I'd be pissed off if in my generation, if I'm in my 20s, and I learned that the ruler of my country was limiting how many women could be born, just so like when I grow up, it's going to be hard for me to find a wife to make me pissed off. He wants you to go to war against other countries. He wants the Chinese people to go to war against other countries. He's a bad guy. I mean, there's nothing to it, man. So that's the only thing I can figure out. I mean, why would you ban this guy? Why would you censor people that speak out against this everywhere? Unless you just don't like people who play a lot of video games, because he's the nicest guy, and you're going to see on this eulogy how nice of a guy he is. They can stop me posting on YouTube. They can stop me posting on this place. But I got these videos. There ain't no stopping this. Like, he's the nicest guy ever, and I want you to see the real Sheriff Buford, the famous guy everybody's heard about. I want you to know how really nice of a guy is. We run a detox movement in League of Legends. I don't know if you know what that is, but like when people hate at us, we just absorb it. We try and like talk people down. We try and say, there's things to life. We try and joke around. We try and help people spirits up. Like, we don't want this hate spreading, because like hate, there's two fires in a man's heart you can burn. You can either burn with hate or you can burn with love. You pick one to burn with and one to quench. I burn with love and I quench hate. So people hate on me. They hated on Jesus Christ. Jesus himself said, if the world hates you, remember it hated me first. That's pretty awesome stuff. So what happens is, if you burn with hate, right? You don't have to understand the spiritual of this nature, okay? But if you burn with hate, and you hurt someone, you could punch someone, freaking you, I don't like you, blah 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 blah. That's hate. And then they're like, why you just punch me? And then be like a fight going on. And then other people watch it. It's like they're friends. And then it's like gang warfare. That's how gangs die all the time, all in the inner city all the time. Like, you think, these guys have guns, we have guns. We'll defend ourselves. A gang actually makes you a liability. Do you know that? Because like, let's just say you have like 12 guys on your side, and they have 15 on their side, and you're all standoffish. You have guns. You don't like each other. And you just walk. You're walking down in the lunchroom, and one of the dweebs on their gang just trips and puts his food all over you. And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, dude." And you're like, "Oh, you know what? I know you missed it. I trip over that all the time, man. We're cool." But then your gang's with it. You gonna take that? You gonna take that shit? You punk. You blah blah blah. And then like suddenly like something that would have been like just like forgiving. It's easy to forgive. Jesus says to forgive people. You would have forgiven that guy, but your gang doesn't. It's escalated it, right? And then at the end of the day, there's like boom, 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 boom. Everybody's dying, because like it's disrespect. You disrespect it, and so like joining a gang is actually a liability. Kids, don't join gangs. But I'm going on a tangent. Like, long story short, love's the way, man. Like I said, we don't need to believe in the spiritual to know that hate leads to more hate, right? And if you hate them, they hate you back, and it can burn like a fire across all of mankind, or like a localist, So when Jesus says to love your neighbor, right? When you love someone, you go have some barbecues, toss some bocce ball, maybe do some horseshoes. You have a good old time. It's what Americans do. We hang out in barbecues and chill out. It's pretty awesome, man. America, like people like trash American culture, like, but it's pretty awesome to just like go out, hang out. Some people, I don't drink beer anymore. I don't do that. I mean, some people do, like, and some people have this and some people that. It's like, but I mean, there's all sorts of good food to hang out with and games to play, man. Like that's what we're saying. So we're here right now. This is, you've heard all these protests on TV, and they do that protest for Cry Wolf. They don't want you to see real protests like this, right? So I'm just protesting that this guy who has a heart of gold, who's one of my best friends, he got banned unfairly, right? They said he intentionally feeded. He went 8 kills, 8 deaths, and 6 assists. He won the game, and they said that's intentional feeding to go even KDA. All right, that's not right, right? So let's and they're what? Not just that, they have people online slandering him. They're hired. Like say they know what they're doing. They're trying to take Buford down, right? So they don't let me talk on Reddit. They don't let me talk on Twitter. You just saw on Twitter, there was a major thing I posted. I posted like 19,000 things. None of them got upvoted. You saw my other posts. Like there's a post 13 minutes ago, got a like. Got this a random other one got like 8 likes. It was just like those are just like yesterday. I get like tons of likes on other things. Twitter like was uncensoring. Like for a while I couldn't get anything. It was like 2 years I was censored really hard on Twitter. You can look on fatherspiritson.com. And you see all this. You just type in censor, and you see like how much Twitter censors me. I got proof of it all. Like they fudged their numbers and everything. So but Tenecent owns Twitter. Tenecent owns Reddit. So if you post on there, they'll just take it down. You have to if you want to do this movement, you have to just go user to user. What message them in inboxes? Make it all accounts and stuff because they don't want this. They don't want this out. But you know what? Even if they take it off YouTube, I'm gonna go to Rumble. Take it off Rumble. I'm going to put it on the pirate sites. This is going to stay here. This video legacy is going to stay here. I have copies of it here, there on servers. It cannot be taken down, right? So anyway, long story short, I don't want to waste your time. I want you to get back into the meat and let you learn how awesome Sheriff Buford is. Let's do it.